Welcome along to this Suburi along video. This set is for more advanced practitioners, so suitable for Dan grades and Shodan level or higher. It's a bit more intense and includes a couple of more advanced forms. So today we're going to start with Jogeburi, stepping forwards and backwards, lifting the shinai in a 45-degree angle and bringing it down in a nice big circular arc down to shin level or tsune level. We're going to do 20 of those, followed immediately by 20 naname-buri. So with naname-buri, you want to step out to the right with hirakiashi, with the right foot leading forward. Step out to the left with the left foot leading forward. And you're bringing the sword down 45-degree off center on the right and left respectively. Okay, hajime.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10。
Okay, so this next exercise is basically Kote kaishi Kote, but we're doing it from Shodan back to Shodan position. Step forward, rotate the shinai down and over on your right hand side. Step back and rotate it down and over on your left hand side using okuriashi footwork. Keep the shinai as close to your body as possible. It may touch your door occasionally. This is fine. Try to snap it back into the Shodan position without opening your fingers. Ready? Hajime!
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、
Okay, the next exercise is a variation on that. So we'll be starting from the men cutting position. So step and cut men and hold it there. And step back in okuriashi, drop down on the right hand side. And you do this while stepping back. So you perform the kaishi movement stepping back, step forward and cut men. And then repeat on the opposite side. So you can see it's back, forward, back, forward. Keep the shinai as close to your body as possible and try to avoid opening the fingers as before. Lift and pull the left hand through the center line so that you don't cut at an undesirable angle. You want the cuts to remain nice and straight. We'll be doing 30 of these. Okay, so step forward, cut men, and that's the starting position. Hajime.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10。
Next exercise will be men Kote and do sankyu do suburi. We'll be doing them in batches of 50. In this exercise, be sure to push off with the feet first. So drive forward with the left foot, pushing the right foot forward. As the left foot snaps forward, then you should lift and cut in one motion. Okay? Try not to lift the shinai first. Okay? Remember, we'll be doing 50 of these. Shodan no kamai, hajime.
1、面、2、面、3、面、4、面、5、面、6、面、7、面、8、面、9、面、10、面.
Okay, so the next set is going to be Kote, Sankyu Suburi. Same points as before. Make sure you keep the shinai down for as long as possible before lifting and cutting so that you learn to cut in one motion. This also encourages having seme through all your attacks, so a feeling of generating pressure as you move forward towards the opponent to cut. Okay, so it has several benefits to it. Okay, Chudan Kamai. Hajime.
1、手、2、手、3、手、4、手、5、手、6、手、7、手、8、手、9、手、10、手、1、手、2、手、3、手、4、手、5、手、6、手、7、手、8、手、9、手、10、手、1、手、2、手、3、手、4、手、5、手、6、手、7、手、8、手、9、手、10、手、1、手、2、手、3、手、4、手、5、手、6、手、7、手、8、手、9、手、10、手、1、手、2、手、3、手、4、手、5、手、6、手、7、手、8、手、9、手、10、手。
Okay, so the next set will be exactly the same, only we'll be cutting door, and that'll be to your right hand side. You'll be cutting door. Now be conscious to keep the left hand in the center as per usual, and avoid pulling the shinai over your shoulder. Okay, the left hand should stay in the center and the right hand should guide it as late as possible on a 45-degree arc, almost like a feeling that you were going to punch them in the kidneys with the back of your fist, like you were going to rotate it and punch them in the kidneys. Okay, that was the advice I was given by 7th Dan Kyoshi. Okay, Chudan no Kamai, 50 times. Hajime.
1、ド2、ド3、ド4、ド5、ド6、ド7、ド8、ド9、ド10、ド1、ド2、ド
Okay, so for this next type of Suburi, you want to get a Suburi to or six-sided shinai. If you don't have one, just use your regular shinai or your regular bokuto. Okay, so you want to extend your feet apart, have your feet pointing forward at 45-degree angles so they're not straight ahead. And you want to come and sort of seat your hips down around about knee height. It'll just be a fraction above knee height. And you're going to lift, bring it down almost like a Kote, and the kia is ya for this. Okay, so lift up, extend your legs, bring it down, and ya each time. And you want to keep your back nice and straight. Posture is critical on this. Okay, and you want to keep some tension in your lower abdomen, your hara. Okay, and again, this is going to strengthen your posture, and it's also a bit of wrist work as well. So we'll do 30 of these. Ready? Hajime.
1、や、2、や、3、や、4、や、5、や、6、や、7、や、8、や、9、や、10、や、1、や、2、や、3、や、4、や、5、や、6、や、7、や、8、や、9、や、10、や、1、や、2、や、3、や、4、や、5、や、6、や、7、や、8、や、9、や、10、や。
Okay, so for the next exercise, we want to assume sankyu. And again, this is with the Suburi to. And we're going to be doing 50 men Suburi. And we're going to be alternating straight shomen cuts for the first 10. Then the next 10 are going to be yoko men cuts to the sides of the heads at 45 degrees. Be conscious not to swing the shinai around your head like a helicopter. Okay, bring the left hand up and down through center, just as you do with shomen. And change the angle with your wrists and fingers. Make sure you have a nice, light, relaxed grip. Okay. The point of this Suburi, again, with the added weight of the Suburi to or Suburi shinai, is to promote a really strong akamai. Have a nice upright posture. Don't lean your shoulders over your knees. Okay, nice and straight back, and keep the tension in your abdomen to achieve this. And this promotes a good hara, okay, strong core. Right, Chudan, sankyu, hajime.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、
Okay, so the next exercise will be katate men, Renzoku style. So it's one-handed men strikes, cutting, stepping forward, and cutting, stepping backwards in a continuous fashion. Okay, so you put your right hand on your thigh, step forward, cut men, step back, cut men. Okay, the trick with this is to cut and leave the shinai there and push off with the feet first. Okay, it's quite difficult with one-handed techniques, but this is what we must try to do. Also, be sure to lift and bring down the shinai with the left hand in the center line, and be generous with the lift. Okay, don't get lazy. Don't cut from in front of your face. Lift up above your head. So, Chudan, right hand down. Hajime.
1、2、
Okay, so the next set is going to be Renzo komen. So again, stepping forward and cutting, stepping back and cutting. And we're going to be alternating 10 times Shomen strike to the middle of the head. Remember to bring the monouchi, the top third of the sword, down to eye level. Some people say chin level. Both are acceptable. Okay. Left hand in front of the sternum. Make sure you don't drop that down too low, and also not too high. With the yokomen, we're going to do so alternating 10 times shomen, 10 times yokomen. Remember again, avoid cutting around your head like a helicopter. Bring the left hand up and down through the center each time. We're going to be doing 100 cuts all together. Okay, so 10 times straight, 10 times sayumen until we get to 100. Hajime!
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、
Okay, so the next set is going to be Kote men. We'll be doing 60 cuts altogether, so it's going to be 30 repetitions of Kote men. So step forward, cut Kote men in a continuous fashion, but try to generate a snap and a stop on the Kote and the men cut. Okay, so don't do the Kote half-heartedly. Do the Kote as if it was ippon, but imagine that your opponent is running away at the last second, and they're going to, or they pull their hand away from the kote and they step back and leave the men open. That's the way to approach kote men. It shouldn't be a set pattern. It should be literally what it says, a two-step attack. That's what Nidanwaza is. Okay, you attack a target genuinely, and your opponent is prepared to defend that target, but not the next target. Okay, ready, Shodan, hajime.
1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1、2、3、4、5、6、7、8、9、10、1
Okay, so this next one, we'll be doing 30 repetitions of Kote Men Do. So step forward with okuriashi, cut Kote, Men, and then Do in a continuous fashion, much like we do with Kote Men. So it'd be Kote, Men, Do. Step back with okuriashi once, then again, and straight into ayumiashi. Okay, so let's repeat that, look at it more closely. This is really good for your balance, okay? So, step forward, Kote, Men, Do, Ich, Ni, San. Okay, remember 30 times, so 90 cuts. Shodan no kamae. Hajime.
1、手、変、動。2、手、変、動。3、手、変、動。4、手、変、動。5、手、変、動。6、手、変、動。
Okay, so this next set, which is the final set, is Hai Suburi. Okay, we'll be doing Shomen Suburi, just straight men cutting. Okay, so remember, you lift from Shodan, step forward in a 1-2 fashion with your feet, so your feet don't go forward all at once. They go 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, 1-2. And you cut men when you're moving forwards, and you lift when you're moving backwards. Okay, that's it in its simplest explanation. One thing you want to be mindful of is the shinai shouldn't sort of go in a TikTok fashion. It should generate a snap going forward and be very relaxed when you're lifting it. Okay, so you want to have a strong tenochi and a strong saie. The saie is the snap to the cut, and you want to develop a good grip. Okay. Also make sure that you're using sliding footwork for this. Okay, it's not meant to be jumping. It's not meant to make a noise on the floor. So just suriashi is fine for this. And I like in our dojo we like to do men with fumikomiashi at the end, turn around and do another men with fumikomiashi. Okay. We also like to start this exercise from Shodan. So remember, we'll be doing 100 of these, and the last 10 will be continuous one breath. Hajime!
1、2、3、4、5、6、
advanced Suburi long session. Hope you enjoyed it and it got you properly tired. If you're looking for even more of a challenge, stay tuned to this playlist. I'll link further videos in the series, and hope to see you soon. Take care.